baby, it's the weekly roundup for October 8th, 2025.
All right.
Hey guys, what's up? Pod in the city. Hey, we're here every Wednesday dropping little loads along.
You know it.
I don't know. We're dropping every Wednesday. We drop some of our weekly roundup and a nice little think piece all about Sex in the City and just like that, you know, our favorite. This week, it's all about how the show ruined the legacy of Charlotte York, baby. And I'll say it's pretty sad. And we're going to get into a couple other things. I'm finally glad that Taylor Swift is, you know, getting her comeuppance a little bit.
Yeah, I highly doubt you listened to my Hot Topics video from this morning with Jody. I assume you did not, right?
No.
Okay, because I did a whole Taylor Swift section on there.
Oh.
But you haven't listened to it, so I can just you'll be
regurg.
I think you're going to be pretty floored to see what my opinion is.
Right now, if you're listening to this, it means that you are either on the podcast places. Hey guys, leave us a 5-star review, please, or means that you're on our Patreon and that you're listening to this uncut, baby. If you're not on their Patreon, though, make sure you join it. It's patreon.com/podandthecity. $6 a month gets you $6 a month gets you ad-free early access, and it gets you extra episodes, such as this week, our infamous Pillow Talk, and we're coming to you live, baby. Live.
Like right now, right? It will have been yesterday, but yeah, if you're on Patreon, you will have gotten a notification. And it's going to be real steamy. We're going to do another Cosmo quiz and break shit down. But then also we do Smash, and we do Vanderpump Rules, and we do RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars 2.
We do all of that over there? Oh my God. It's like, if I joined our Patreon, I would have days of material to listen to. So join it, kids. We're going to get into some exciting and random stuff. So lock in, buckle those seatbelts, and let's hit the gas.
All right.
I was thinking it would be one of...
Get it while it's hot.
Topics.
I like that.
Guys,
it is hot. You told me.
With Amanda and Joan, we're in the Hot Topics, baby. Make sure that you hit subscribe, hit like, hit share if you're watching us on YouTube. That'd be really cute. Leave us a comment and hype us. I don't know what the hell that is.
I guess.
But Amanda
was talking about it in the chats, and then I see it there, and I'm like, what's that?
Oh. If you guys know what hyping means, do it.
Do it for us.
Leave us some comments. This might be semi-controversial, what we're about to get into. But I do feel that there is a slight air of comfort in this, because I have been seeing other people having similarly hot takes about our high school English teacher, who's a showgirl. Taylor Swift, y'all. She came out with her 20th album in the last. Are you
putting this on YouTube?
What? Yeah.
Are you gonna what are you gonna promote this as? We'll get more clicks maybe if you write
of a not showgirl or something like that. Something like that. Because that is my biggest problem here is you're not a showgirl.
Go back to Party City where you belong.
You're not Britney. You're not Britney. And you know what? Sorry. Not saying Britney.
She wears those little bustiers all the time. It's kind of showgirly.
She can't dance. You should be able to dance to be a showgirl.
I would say, look, I'm not going to talk shit on Taylor, but I always thought that she moves like a person who has not lost their virginity, like a girl who's has not been touched by a man or a woman.
Then based on her newest album, Life of a Showgirl or whatever, she's going to come out swinging with her dancing, because this is all about how Travis Kelce's big old wood got her so wet, etc. Guys, I don't want to be this type, but I really think that Taylor is like she just sees what's popular and then just like follows that. Sorry. I mean, she saw that Sabrina Carpenter and all those people were doing their like incredibly sexy stuff, and like, I'm sorry, it rings unreal in my opinion.
I think that people in general are better songwriters when they're going through a breakup rather than when they're happy. Their music is a little more accessible for the general public.
I would agree, but I also think as far as Taylor Swift goes, I think we've maybe been in this like bubble, or like people are in this bubble where like I've been seeing these videos of people, specifically people who maybe weren't Taylor Swift fans, listening to Taylor Swift songs and being like, I don't know what Swifties are saying. Like, this is how she's always sounded. Because the songs are very
mainstream. I think her songs are really catchy. I don't think I've ever heard a Taylor Swift song that I don't like. She writes in major keys predominantly.
I would disagree completely.
You would disagree that I don't like the music that I do.
I would implore you to actually listen to a full song of hers, especially in the last little while. Because I
think
her choruses are
whenever
catchy.
I hear a song and I'm like, oh, this is cute, it's usually Taylor Swift. And I'm like, oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. She writes all those catchy songs like that. I actually think I like Taylor Swift.
The choruses.
But they're so catchy and they're all in major keys and like, I don't know, they're all bops. What's wrong with writing a catchy song?
I just think that it doesn't mean that you need to get album of the year years in a row, etc., and buy your Rolling Stone reviews, etc. Like maybe you don't need to come out with an album every 9 months to 12 months. I don't know. Maybe let a little time breathe in between. Maybe build up some artistic vision. I don't know. I think all her music lately has sounded the same.
She did that like 20-minute set on SNL about that Jake Gyllenhaal song, and I thought that was really impressive. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I'm surprised that you're impressed by Taylor Swift because I think
she's like a really good songwriter.
She definitely is good at writing songs for her voice. Is what I'll say.
All right.
Her range.
Sure. She's a very range in the Clowns-esque singer.
I personally find her songs, especially recent ones, meandering. Okay, they're like, I was a blah blah, a blah 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 blah, a yada 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 da 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 da, blah 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 blah. It's like, oh, anyway. I know
we West Side Story at the end there,
which I think that's fine. I will admit and agree that she has songs that are like catchy, like when like Shake It Off comes on.
And then she had all those drag queens in that video. I feel like she likes the LGBT.
That now is feeling very performative. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay. This new album though, all week I was like, I was hearing new trends on TikTok, and I'm like, and the same thing. I was like, oh, this is a cute song. Then it's Taylor Swift. But now the thing that I'm the most fascinated by, and I'm always fascinated by this, is how much her songs sound like other songs. And like, I've been enjoying so much all the things people are putting together side by side, and of like, this song is actually this song. But again, she's not the first artist that has ever done that. Every fucking artist does that. Lady Gaga stole from that Madonna. And an ABBA song, or not ABBA, that Ace of Base song.
I couldn't even begin. I think overall, it's like we have Taylor Swift, and she's put in this echelon of like performer. Like she is top. And like her one big comparison, and I know they're not the same at all, but is like it's Beyonce. Okay. And you know, they had the Taylor Swift Eras film, 2 years ago or something? And they also had the Renaissance film at the same time.
I've never seen either.
All I know is that I think I've just become frustrated. I think it's just because I'm frustrated at the celebration of like mediocrity. And I just think if she were in different circumstances, she probably wouldn't be where she is now. But that could be said for anyone.
Okay, so you're gonna love this. All week I've been sending, every morning this week at least, I have sent Justine a different song that I think the Life of a Showgirl song sounds like. By the way, that Sabrina Carpenter is on that song. And I was listening, I'm like, Taylor sounds really good. And then I was like, oh, this is the Sabrina Carpenter.
No, it's Sabrina Carpenter. I listened to that too, and people on the thing are like, why would you ever? How, like, if you're Taylor Swift, why are you doing a song with Sabrina Carpenter?
Yeah, do a collab with
makes
someone
you
who's
sound
worse than you.
Worse.
Yeah.
Like,
but the part where it's like it's the part that also sounds like a Lily Allen song, and it also sounds like that Cool song by Jonas Brothers, right? But you know what other song it sounds like? And it was in my all week. I couldn't figure out where it's from, and now I know, and you're gonna love it because it's adjacent to our podcast. It's the song in Smash where when Catherine McPhee is doing that like session. And the song is, ooh, this is how it starts. But the beginning of the song is like, da 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 da.
Yes,
it's the same song.
Yeah, she does have a song that blah 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 blah. Are you talking about that song? This is
no, that sounds like Born This Way. I'm talking about the Life of a Showgirl part.
Blah blah blah. This is that Taylor Swift song.
that song has a lot of different hooks in it, and all of them sound like another song.
They do.
Does she not? Okay, this is my question because I honestly didn't know when I was talking to Jody about it. Is she giving credits to the other people for the song? Because I assume she was because they were so clearly the exact same song.
She sampled a bunch of songs, I think, on that album.
We're supposed to realize, that sounds like that. So we're not supposed to.
I'm not in the way that I think you think.
Teenage Dirtbag. That's another one that it sounds like. One of the songs sounds like. All of the songs sound like something else. It's been a fascinating week for music theory lovers.
I'm ready to not have to, like, I don't know. I'm glad to see her brought up down slight peg. I know it was like the #1 album because she sells 50 variants of it and then has all of her fans buy 50 versions of the same thing.
Yeah, I was just listening to someone talk about that on Heather McDonald today, and I was like, oh, it's not a great
just
look.
Like, okay, girl. Fine. I think that we should have thought of a different title. I think that calling herself a showgirl is already going to...
And it indicates that the album is going to be more burlesque-y.
Or something.
It'll be something.
Yeah. And it's more just like the same kind of like, oh, it's Taylor Swift.
All right.
Like, I'm not shocked. I'd love to see her do something
Tay.
Conceptual. What if she did something conceptual?
I think she has done conceptual stuff. Isn't that what she always does? Song on SNL seemed pretty.
Let us know, guys, in the comments, please. I'm sure this will be
all the songs about her ex-boyfriends.
I'm sure everyone will come hating us on this. So,
well, I'm keeping my side of the street real clean over here. Thanks for listening.
I think people are gonna hate your opinion more because you say she copies every other artist and just
what else is new? People don't like my opinion.
Wait, are we gonna talk about Sheena?
Yeah, but that was just like that section. That was the Taylor Swift.
Oh, okay.
Like producing.
Guys, last week we dropped the bomb that Sheena isn't going to be on season 3 of The Valley. I know. I was upset all week about it. Well, come to find out, she was so pressed that the internet said she was fired that she actually watched our video that said she was fired and she thought, I got to get Alex
She was
Baskin.
One of the 18 people that watched it.
Seriously. I got to get Alex Baskin on the phone to get
That's
him on
who was
my
on
podcast.
That's who was on her podcast. Okay.
I know. To get him on my podcast so that he can tell the world that no, I chose to step away.
I also don't believe her.
I don't believe that.
I think that he's like letting her save face.
I think that they offered her continue to offer her like a friend of type.
Yes, episodic paycheck rather.
So she then chose to not be a friend of. That's a really easy way to like skirt yourself around the thing without.
I'm on Lala's side on all this. People keep being like, Lala's a fucking hypocrite. That fucking Lala. And I'm like, I don't think she's doing.
What's the deal with Lala then?
She has like these baby. I don't know. I think her kids are really cute. I think she's like a really good. I think Lala is genuinely
just do with Sheena.
I'm getting there. I think Lala's over at her house living her life. Like she said, I don't like to hang out with a lot of people. I want to be around my like cocoon of people, and which I don't actually think there's anything wrong with that. She's just like, I just want to raise my family. I'm sick of men. So then Sheena's constantly over here, just like a gnat, just like podcasting about her, doing shenanigans, doing a question, ask me anything. And then Lala comes up and then she spits something out. And then Lala has to hear about it during like a TikTok live that she's doing about like, you know, her kids. And she's like, I don't know. Sheena's going to Sheena. Like, I think that she just doesn't even think of Sheena. And Sheena's over here so upset by everything. And Lala's like, I don't know, dude. Like, Sheena and I will be fine. Sheena's doing her thing. Then the next day, Sheena comes back on shenanigans, and she's like, I heard about what Lala said about me, that Sheena's going to Sheena. Well, I have Alex Baskin here with me today.
I'm going to assume that if Lala and her choices in the last season of Vanderpump Rules weren't a contributing factor to it getting canceled and her getting sacked, I don't think she would have been at this moment of, I just want to raise my family away from all of these people. Girl, she'd still be cashing her paycheck too.
Do you think her and Schwartz are dating?
No, because they put up they did like I don't know what you'd call that, a catfishing type thing of like, they put up a thing together of like
soft launch, so soft that it's not even real. Yeah, but I could see. Does that means for sure they're not?
I actually think Lala and James Kennedy seem like
Justine says they're twin flames, and I do see that. I think I don't think she wants to date him because he's so annoying, but like I think they do have a very similar personality. They will collab well together. They should do a podcast.
They would be like a Bonnie and Clyde type.
Oh yeah, sure.
Which is so gross to say, but like, and I hate James. I think he's a piece of shit, and I wouldn't wish him on any woman.
Lala's sober, at least. James is not.
Lala is insufferable. Also, you want to get popped?
I don't want to get popped. I saw somebody in a comment wrote that as a comment with like a finger gun symbol, and then the comment below said, I don't want to get popped with this hand symbol, and I was like cackling. I was like, God, that's so iconic. Wait, what else? So Alex Baskin said, one of the questions she asked was, was I invited to be on the Valley? And he's like, yes. And she's like, am I not in the Valley because of this? And he's like, no. And she's like, am I not in the Valley because of what Lala said? No. Am I not in the Valley because I'm being punished for writing my book? And he goes, yes, that part is true. And she's like, thank you. And I'm like, so what are you proving here then?
Wait. So he does say that that's...
Yeah, he says, yeah, that's true. You're being punished because you revealed too much in the book. But then that kind of... Why? Okay, so you're not on the Valley and it wasn't your choice. I think that's what I got out of it. I know.
What?
Yes, she has him on to like, it was very Lisa Barlow, where I want to address every single shitty thing someone has said about me, which again, you just turned 40. We watched you celebrate 40 on Instagram. But that was one of the points. But like the 3 points leading up to that question were no, and then yes, that one is true. And it's that, am I getting punished because in my book I revealed too much and they're mad at me?
I can't with Sheena. I'm glad. Like, I declared last season that I'm not watching The Valley again anymore. So, oh well.
We'll see what happens because things keep happening. Yeah. Do you have anything?
They've shown like that they have photos and stuff from like they're on trips. That was the original place where Sheena wasn't seen, and then
and it was Zach's post, and he wrote the whole gang's here.
Sheena's annoying
Schwartz though, and Lala over there.
I understand why. If I were the people on the Valley, I would probably be like, okay, we don't need Sheena. All she does is come here and stir the pot.
Start drama, and it's not even fun because now you all are 40. So like we're looking at, it's like kind of like pathetic to watch, honestly. Like with Lisa Barlow. What do you think of that, by the way? And what is this? There's some drama with Sheena. Actually, forget about Lisa Barlow.
A lot of Bravo people hate Sheena, basically.
Right. So, like, what is all the different? There's like a Tamra situation, and then
Tamra, Adriana, and I think those were the two that were on Watch What Happens Live at the exact same time. And they both said that Sheena was the person they were least looking forward to seeing at BravoCon. And I'm just like, mind you, though, those two women are 60. So maybe they could take a chill pill and not be so pressed about.
That's crazy.
I mean, we're pressed, though. You know, there's a lot of, dichotomies, hypocrisies, etc.
I just finished Katie and Schwartz's wedding in my rewatch.
Love
Katie's dress.
Love story for the ages, eh?
God, it's real rough.
You can see that wedding it's like the crack right before the entire thing just completely.
And it very much had the vibe of, let's all have fun. Like, we all know this probably isn't going to last, but we might as well do it. We're all here, right? That's kind of what the vibe is.
For TV.
We're here.
It's on this filming schedule, y'all. We ordered 150 of these overpriced tea towels that we personally got.
So stupid. Well, I never agree with Jax, but I was 100% on his side when he was pissed at those triplets for not getting on the plane. Like, I would be a bitch to them the whole night. I would be like an active bitch.
I'll just say anyone who is that type that's like calls and is like, oh my God, I missed my flight.
I've never missed a flight.
I don't want to be your friend. I don't want anything to do with you, because what the hell?
But if you called and you were frantic,
well, if there's a real reason, if there is a real reason, but I would say 99% of the time, someone in reality, like it happens on Real Housewives, where the women will like miss their flight to Spain, and I'm like,
Jesus,
are you stupid? I mean, yes, any guys. Okay.
I'm excited about this.
I've been wanting to see, since I heard it came out or was coming out, this movie called Good Boy. It's a horror movie from the POV of like the dog. Okay. Now, so I saw it. It's not actually fully from the POV of the dog. Guys, it's not like you're looking through the dog's eyes.
You see the dog a lot.
You like are watching from more like the dog. You don't see the human. You don't really see humans' heads. It'll be like filmed from like this part
like
down.
Muppet Babies.
Yes, it's like the dog's perspective more than their POV. Okay, the movie's only an hour and 13 minutes long, which Amanda's gonna be like.
I'm sure I'll still use the bathroom somewhere in there though.
I actually really liked it. I think the timing was probably good because, there's only so much that you can really do with like watching a dog in a haunted house, I was having some trepidation before I went because I was like, oh God, like this poor dog and I'm going to be upset and whatever. One, the dog does not die in the movie.
Right. The marketing in this has been really good, like brilliant leading up, like the press tour he's taken that dog around to all the theaters being like, here he is.
I saw a little clip before I saw the movie where they were like, if you're worried about, the dog's name is Indy in the movie and in real life, and they're like
a duck terrier.
It is
it's such a good looking dog.
Looking at this dog.
That's a good looking dog.
I cried 4 or 5 times during this movie, by the way.
Like just because you're overwhelmed with like, oh, this animal, or are you like
do a montage at the beginning of the dog growing up from being it's like a puppy.
Okay, that's all right.
I cried at that. Then the overall story is really it's about grief and pain and loss layered over this like thing, and then companionship with the dog. And so like I started crying one time when like the guy leaves the dog at the house, and you watch the dog start like doing what a dog does when someone leaves usually, which is like bark, go look out the window, all of that.
Aww.
So I'm crying just because I'm an emotional
psycho. You're gonna get another dog? When do you get another dog?
No, I'm not getting one.
Never. You're never having a dog.
Maybe when I'm like 60.
Why?
Because there's too much work and I have a life. I don't want to be strapped to my house. Amanda doesn't mind being stuck at home with animals.
No, I love having the excuse.
I need to leave. I like to, if I had a choice.
I leave my house every day. I walk an hour every day. I have to, or my ankle atrophies.
Okay. Well, okay.
Okay. Anyway,
I
back to the
really
movie.
liked this movie. I would highly okay. So they showed a little clip before being like, if you're worried that like Indy is like getting scared during these scenes where he's supposed to look scared,
Yeah, I saw that.
here's how we actually did it. And it's like showing the dog on the bed and two people on opposite sides of the room being like, hey, hey. And then he looks one way and then they're like, boop, 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 or whatever. And then he looks the other way. And so what I would suggest is if you go to this movie in the theater, which who knows if anyone will actually go, stay after the credits.
Oh, I was gonna ask if you, because Justine always knows that stuff beforehand. So yeah.
They don't do the credits are watching the dog. Mind you guys, the dog lives. Watching the dog like just with its head out the back window of a car as it drives away or whatever. Then they show after like a little featurette thing. I think that's what they call that, where they show how they made the movie with the dog.
How long is that?
It's like that one scene, but extended. I don't know, like 3 to 5 minutes. Maybe.
Oh, okay.
It's not like half an hour long.
The movie's only an hour.
It's really like a way of like making you feel better about what you just watched, because there are times in it where it does look actually like the dog is kind of scared.
Yeah.
They talk about this like using all these old school movie making techniques, and one of them being like based. I can't. There's an actual term for this, but it would be like the way that they sequence the shots. Meaning, like if they show the dog and then they showed like a birthday cake or something, you would be like, "Oh, the dog's happy." But if they show the exact same clip of the dog and then show like a wind chime slowly moving, your mind perceives that the dog had a different emotion than it actually did because of what your emotions feel. Anyway, I really, really liked it. I cried, of course, and I would highly recommend it.
I can't wait. I'm going on one Thursday with Justine, and then we're going to like a Halloween horror night at the Science Center.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Are you going to dress up?
No.
You're going to dress as Alfie?
I'm kidding. Like the amount for me to just go somewhere where I'm walking around, all I'm planning is my footwear, and I always get it wrong. I have a few dogs here actually. I feel like there are dogs that are just naturally good. Like if I pull out my camera, there's a couple dogs that are just like flashing their pearly whites. It's very cute.
I love
Remember the movie Homeward Bound?
No. Yes, it's never me for the last 30 years.
That is how dog movies. I remember the first movie that they made with dogs. Maybe it was Air Bud or something, or like one of those little with the puppies or whatever. And they had like superimposed mouths moving. I was that doesn't. No, it's better when you're just hearing their thoughts. It's like good enough.
In this movie, Good Boy, you don't hear the dog at all or anything. It's like, okay, Indy, I'll be back. I'll see you later.
Okay. That's
cute.
You, I'm excited.
And then you watch the dog do whatever it does, and then you see it like look in a corner, and there's a ghost there, like a spooky ghost.
Ooh, I like this. Okay, this is gonna be great. I will
say too, if you guys care, if you're at all worried about the welfare of this dog, Indy, it was filmed in this couple's home.
Mm-hmm.
The people who made the movie filmed it at their own house over their own course of time. Like they'd film like 1 or 2 hours at a time over a 3-year span of time. So like they really, I feel
you don't have to call the union.
No, they really did a good job of being like they treated this dog well, obviously.
There's little buddies. That's what the thing is called. on the Doughboys, they review a little buddies like every year because it's funny.
Ew.
But they were talking about one of the ones they were doing, and Paul Rust was like, one of my favorite bits is somebody that said, like, we're watching little buddies and all the dogs are in this hot air balloon and they're like being flown across the desert, and whoever was at this like watching this with everyone was like, those dogs don't know they're in a movie right now. That is so funny. Like, can you imagine when these dogs like
they don't
like, what am I doing? I mean,
they actually mentioned that in this like featurette thing. They're like, you guys don't understand. Indy has no idea that like we're making a movie right now.
Yeah.
just happening. Though that hot air balloon dog thing reminds me of the like chipmunk adventure, the Great Chipmunk Adventure. You know, when the Chipettes and the Alvin and the Chipmunks, they have these like stuffed animals filled with diamonds that they're like smuggling for this.
All right.
They ride in hot air balloons for a scene where they're like jumping from hot air balloon to hot air balloon and like singing this song back and forth. And I was so obsessed with that back when I was growing up.
Hot air balloons are scary.
I went on one time, and I definitely thought I
just went up and down, and I was like, "Come on, the fuck
oh no, we went on like a full-blown,
I would
go up,
never.
fly around the desert.
No.
land
Fuck
somewhere
no.
the
That's such an 80s thing. I feel like they were very prevalent in the 80s. Listen,
we have quite a few of those out here in Arizona because we have like
really?
desert.
I feel like it's so hot that the balloon's just gonna blow.
It's like too hot that the air balloon can't,
Yeah.
because
it burns.
Science, y'all.
It burns in the flame. I have another question for you before we finish the movie corner. Are you going to see this fucking Leonardo DiCaprio movie? Because everyone is like saying that it's the best movie ever fucking made.
Probably not, because it's too long.
It seems like a lot of fighting. I don't like watching fighting.
I haven't heard that it's very gay, so I probably won't see it. It's not gay enough for me.
Okay.
I'd question, why is Avatar Way of Water back in movie theaters? Anyway, guys, we're transitioning now to, and just like that, ruined Charlotte York.
Oh, shit.